All right.
I'd like to go ahead and welcome you to the Tuesday, March 7, 2023 Warrenton Board of Alderman meeting. If you would, please rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance with us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next will be the consent agenda.
We have the regular meeting minutes from February 21st, 2023.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
Who'd you have first?
Quarter.
Alderman, motion made by Alderman Quarter, seconded by Alderman Crump. No, I'm sorry, Cullum. I apologize. Roll call vote.
Alderman Miller.
Yes.
Alderman Schultz is absent. Alderman Crump.
Yes.
Alderman Quarter.
Yes.
Alderman Cullum.
Yes.
Alderman Jasprin.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0 with one absent. Next, we'll hear from public. Anybody in the public that wants to come up and speak? Adam, do you want to speak? Not seeing anybody. We'll move on to the next item. We'll make that brief. Board of Alderman comments. Anyone?
Nope.
Next, we'll hear from City Administrator Brandy Walters.
Good evening. The only thing that I have for you tonight, a couple things, is Greater Warren County Economic Development Council. They're having a cocktails and conversations on Tuesday, March 28th, and that is from 5 to 6:30, and it will be at the Social House here on Main Street, 227. If you guys would like, if any of you want to attend, let me know, and I can RSVP for all of you that want to. The other thing I want to let you know is Planning and Zoning have changed their meetings to 6 p.m. moving forward for their next meetings. They voted on that at their last meeting, so just to make that everybody aware on that. We have our planning meeting for us at 8:30 a.m. in here on Thursday this week. And we will have a Ways and Means meeting at 5 o'clock, providing everybody can make it before the next meeting on March 21st, which is our next Board of Aldermen meeting. So lots of meetings. That's all that I have for you tonight.
All right, thank you. Next, we'll hear from Finance Officer Dana Belaska.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. You have this evening a list of claims. Claims totaling $400,349.88. Were there any questions related to that list of claims?
Entertain a motion to approve the accounts payable in the amount of $400,349.88.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Miller, seconded by Alderman Jaspering. Roll call vote.
Alderman Crump.
Yes.
Alderman Quarter.
Yes.
Alderman Cullum.
Yes.
Alderman Jasprin.
Yes.
Alderman Miller.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0 with one absent. Go ahead.
In addition, you have the January financials. So you'll notice in the general fund revenues, you're seeing the same trend that we've seen for the past several months. So in total revenues, about $225,000 above budget, and that's spread over sales, a little bit in sales tax, franchise, property tax. So there are several areas that are running just slightly above budget in the general fund revenues. In the general fund operating expenses, $306,000 below budget, of which $230,000 related to vacancies. In the transportation fund for streets, again, the only change in revenue really is the MoDOT grant funds that came in this year versus last year. And then in the expenses, you are about $58,000 over budget, and that's a combination of wages that are under budget, about $98,000, fuel and other supplies that are slightly under, and then we do have the mowing contract that is slightly over budget. We just didn't plan on it. We initially budgeted for the right-of-way mowing for the streets department. In the water and sewer fund, revenues are about $138,000 above budget, and that's primarily related to the industrial sewer being above budget, so the Fresco plant. Then in operating expenses, they're about $116,000 below budget, and again, primarily related to vacancies. Were there any questions on those January financials?
No.
Thank you. Next, we'll hear from Aquatics Director Lisa Kramer.
Good evening. You have my aquatic report for the month of February. Some highlights of that is we had 2,233 people come through the doors the month of February. This is up 471 people from last year at this time. We sold 5 new memberships and renewed 6 memberships. Group swim lessons will begin the week of March 27th and run through May 8th. And this Saturday, our Splash and Pajama Party is sold out. We have 33 people coming. I don't know where I'm putting them all because they don't fit in the party room. We'll figure it out while we eat pizza, swim, and play bingo. And then on Saturday, April 1st is our 3rd annual Extravaganza Carnival at the pool parking lot. I would love some volunteers to help with raffle prizes or working the carnival booths for all the kids. The Easter Bunny will be there, and it'll be a good time for all. Any questions?
I don't believe I have any. That's pretty easy. Anything else? Thank you. Next, we'll hear from Ground and Maintenance Director Justin Knoll.
Evening, Mayor and Board. In front of you got a representation of our monthly report. We got a little taste of spring yesterday, and I think the park's super busy, people walking and out and about, but our crew's been busy preparing for the spring season and everything that comes along with that. So,
Any questions for Justin?
I just got one, Justin.
How's your staff coming along to get ready for spring?
pretty good. I know they're excited to get out and partake in the spring activities, but now we got just about almost a full crew and a couple seasonal guys coming back, so we should be in pretty good shape to tackle a lot of our projects coming on.
Okay.
Justin, I got a question. I was at Dyer Park yesterday. That old lamp, the yellow one, it's leaning pretty bad. Are we going to fix that or replace that eventually?
Yes, we are planning on getting the 3 light poles in the center of the park replaced with some new poles.
Okay.
As soon as time becomes available out there. But yeah.
Awesome.
Any other questions for Justin? Thank you.
Thanks.
So I don't see Guy here. Are you guys
Guy's
replacement?
Golly, you look like a guy.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So
you
we've got to
have-
come up with questions for you.
You have the Public Works report in front of you for January, and a couple highlights. They made a few sewer calls in January as well at different locations. Some shut-off repairs, installed electric conduit at the Aquatic Center for the electronic sign, pothole repairs, sign and replacements, various places. And as far as city services, they had some sewer issues that were emergency blockages at various locations that month, such as at Missouri Bank and on Hickory Lick and behind the theater. Do you have any questions?
What is the status on the electronic sign?
I think it's still on back order, isn't it, Justin? Or they need to come out and install it?
Yes, we're waiting on the installers to come install, but they are ready. I think it's just the timing with their
So we have the
installation
sign
crews.
now, we're just waiting for an installer.
We're just waiting for the installation.
Awesome.
Gotcha. All right.
Any other questions?
All I have.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to close the regular Board of Alderman meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Crump, second by Alderman Jaspering. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. We are so adjourned.